This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
One and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief's Week in Review. I am your host, Stone Loki, and with me today is the one, the only, the Rooster in the hen house. Good morning, Dave Bob.
Good morning, Valhalla and Vietnam.
Yes, I've also got someone else that would like to say hello. This is Sparta.
Hello, Loki. Good morning, Dave. That was a joke.
No, she made a joke. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning.
Oh, thank you, Sparta. Thank you, Sparta. And good morning, everyone out there. Good morning to Purple Valkyrie, Mark the Infinitely Tired, DJ Ronnie G, Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches, Project Storytime, Arwen Avalon. Good morning to the Lady Arwen. Gun Bunny. Good morning, Gun Bunny. Snortapoopus Cuber, my favorite polar bear in chat each and every morning. Good morning, Snortapoopus Cuber. Dark Side Doug, good morning. Oh, there's Dave Bob right there. Good morning, Dave Bob. Grumpy old Ninja Kentaro. Good morning. Good morning to Psychodorf 9. How are you doing, brother? Good morning to Mr. Dragon. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Lord Bob, I see you there, brother. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys have had a great week. I know it has been crazy here. Oh, MB Geek, let's talk with a $5 super chat. Good morning, MB Geek. And he says, I am 3 episodes into Cowboy Bebop, and all I can say is this. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. John Chu has nailed Spike in every way to even how Spike leans on a wall. All right, brother. Good deal. I'm glad you're loving it. Gun Bunny, I love the new intro. Thank you. Thank you. I love getting to...
That's one bedraggled looking chicken.
I just looked up rooster and I was like, holy shit, that's a rooster if I ever saw one. Stephen Glenn. Good morning, Stephen Glenn. Hail to Stone Loki and the awesome mods at the community of Valhalla. Thank you so very much, Stephen. Thank you. So, guys, no spoilers. Absolutely no spoilers. But Ghostbusters was great. Ghostbusters was absolutely excellent. You guys got to see Ghostbusters.
That is good to hear. And a little bit of good news for once.
Yes, absolutely good news. And that's what these Friday shows are going to be all about. Good news. Catching up with what's happened during the week. Getting us good going into the weekend and ready for Monday. Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass, good morning. You could tell that the people that made it cared about it. You could tell that people that made it cared about the original, cared about the original characters, cared about the original cast. They cared. And this makes 2016 look like just a waste of time. Like, why'd you even make 2016? That was a complete waste of time. Why didn't you make this?
Yeah, 2016 was not good.
No, absolutely not. We've had Dune, we've had Ghostbusters. Hopefully this gets the message. I'm going to go see this again. 2 good major movies in a row. Yes, Mark the Eminently Tired. 2 good major movies in a row. I can tell why the press wanted to hate this movie. I can tell why the critics wanted to hate this movie, because it loved the original and it loved the men in the original. It really loved those guys. It's heartfelt. It's sentimental. Everything about that movie is about sentiment, not member berries. Not at no point in time did I feel like they were going, member. No, not at all. Everything was there for a reason. Everything is there for a reason. They don't mess around with you at all. Everything is there.
I'm really looking forward to going to see that with my grandson and my son tomorrow. We ought to have a really good time. 6 years old, he's going to enjoy it, I think.
Yeah, and according to 2016 never happened.
Good.
So there is no mention of 2016. They say in the movie there has been no ghost sightings in 30 years. So there was. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it more tonight with Mike. But there's this thing I swore was the reason. I swore it was the reason, and I was wrong. But I was happily wrong. It was like I had this idea of what was going to happen going into the movie, and I was wrong. But I was happy I was wrong because they did it better. And then they throw you a little tease at the end that maybe I was right. So, Highlander 2, anyone? Well, if Henry Cavill's doing it, well, I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. And there's Mexican Iron Man with the $3.99 cup of coffee. Thank you so very much, Mexican Iron Man, for the wake-up juice. And thank you so very much, MB Geek Let's Talk, for that $5 super chat. You, gentlemen, keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright. And this one's just for you guys. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Waking up to the Spartans this morning. Thank you, gentlemen. So I saw the preview for Spider-Man finally.
Yep.
The one with Electro.
Yep.
I liked seeing that.
I tell you what, anytime you see old Doc Ock, old Molina in there, you can't get any better than that.
I tell you what I didn't like, though. I didn't like Zedenya telling Doctor Strange, you want me to do something for you, you better say please. And he's like, please? And I was just like, oh my God, no, you didn't.
I hope Spider-Man doesn't quite reach her before she hits the ground.
That would be nice. That would be nice. That's what's supposed to happen. She's supposed to go like disappear into a portal and never be seen again.
That would kind of, be a good and fitting ending for the fake MJ.
Yep. Say please, yeah, say please. Oh yeah, say please. The actress is the same in everything she's in. She's the same insufferable C word in every single thing she's in. So I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, she's not what I would call a warm and friendly person.
DJ Ronnie G. And when I saw Dune, Loki was so right about how she's a bitch. Yeah, and Chani's not supposed to be like that. But that's the way they're going to have it. Can't they just Gwen Stacy the Michelle character? Yes, they can. And I hope they do. I hope they do. Fake MJ. Yeah, she is a fake Mary Jane. Because she's not Mary Jane.
No,
so
she's just the epitome of feminism that shouldn't be there.
I heard a rumor, but we don't talk rumors on this channel. So
no,
I'm not going to talk about it.
No, I'm so sick of hearing about Kathleen Kennedy. Is she gonna be stay or is she gonna go? I don't even worry about that anymore. It doesn't matter.
And it doesn't matter. It does not matter. And yeah, that happened this week, but we're not gonna go over it again. We've gone over it. We've said what we've had to say about that. I saw a good movie last night that had absolutely nothing to do with her. And I'm liking the future of this. They left it open for another movie. So I'm liking the future. If they want to do another one of these, I'm all on board. I want to see it.
Well, that's the way to reboot something. It's, taken from the past. It sounds almost like, they read the playbook from the Karate Kid and they're trying to follow it.
Yes. That is exactly love, honor, and cherish what came before. Love, honor, and cherish what came before and show it in your movie. And we will eat that shit up.
Yep.
So that is the way. That is the way you do it. This is the way you do a movie like this. It absolutely positively is. This is the way you do a movie like this. And it lets me forgive a little bit of the things that I may not have liked.
Well, there's always going to be some things that you're not going to like in any movie. I don't care what it is. I've never seen a perfect movie yet.
No, absolutely not.
And really, the remakes are very hard, or reboots or whatever, are very, very hard to get right. But it sounds like, they did a good job. I'm looking forward to seeing that tomorrow.
I saw a preview. While I was there for Krypto, the Super Dog, with The Rock, and I was completely blown away. There's a scene where Clark is like steaming out a stain on his shirt, and he looks at Krypto and he goes, "You could call me Iron Man." And he's like, "Nah, that'd never work."
Oh boy, that sounds a little bit campy. That's almost like 66 Batman.
Yeah. Mark Danville Tired says Princess Bride is as close to perfect as you get.
Yeah, that one came close.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You can, my father, prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
Will you stop saying that? My name is Inigo Montoya. God, I love that. The perfect movie is John Carpenter's The Thing. Skull and Tuck and Roll, Snowdub Live. Guys, if you aren't subscribed to Snowdub, check out his channel. It is totally worth subscribing to. The man is a genius with the puppets. Absolutely, positively badass. Thank you so very much, Snowdub, for that $2 super chat. Tombstone, Crimson Tide, and Unforgiven come close.
Yep. I'll have to admit, and the Outlaw Josie Wales is up there too. Got to throw a Clint Eastwood movie in there, or another one.
Yeah, another one. I don't know. I love For a Fistful of Dollars, For a Few Dollars More, and The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh
I
yeah,
love that trilogy.
classic spaghetti westerns.
Oh, The Man with No Name,
Yep.
Blondie.
Well, those were pretty much samurai stories, is all they were. They were Yojimbo and was the inspiration for the
Yes.
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
And Seven Samurai was the inspiration for Magnificent Seven.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Westerns and that made in Italy, copying Japanese plots.
You guys throw what you think. If you guys think, if out there in the chat, if you guys believe there is a number one movie that's perfect, throw it out in the chat, because we've got a couple. We've got Lord of the Rings, From Purple, Schindler's List. Throw a movie out in chat if you think it's perfect. If you think you've got a perfect movie, hell, a trilogy. You could say Star Wars. It's all up to you. Let us know. Dare like 301. Just one.
It's close to a perfect World War II series is Band of Brothers.
Yes, absolutely. Shawshank Redemption. Another for Lord of the Rings, Carl Urban Dresden. Heartbreak Ridge. I love Heartbreak Ridge.
Yep.
Sweet, 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 sweet. I'm going to rip off your head and shit down your neck. Da, da, da. And Clint just takes his ass.
Hold your chin up. Hold your chin up.
Hold your chin up. Ah. Jeremiah Johnson is my all-time fave. The Right Stuff. Dark Knight. Full Metal Jacket. God, I haven't watched Full Metal Jacket in forever. Carl Urban Dread. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Yes. I just watched that the other day. I just
watched Jeremiah Johnson probably about a month ago. That's the first time I had rewatched it in several years. That is a great movie.
Another Shawshank Redemption. Dirty Harry collection.
Oh, yeah.
I have one question. Do you feel lucky?
You're lucky, punk.
Well, do you, punk?
Man's got to know his limitations.
Hamburger Hill. Ghostbusters. Now, what we have here is a failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. Oh.
Anything with old Steve McQueen in it is pretty good. The Great Escape, him in that room with the ball.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
Ford versus Ferrari. It's not a bad movie. It is not a bad movie at all. Ben-Hur. Okay, there we go. Every year I watch this movie.
Ben-Hur.
Every single year I watch Ben-Hur. Just once. But I watch it every single year. It's a tradition.
I'll have to rewatch that one. I haven't watched that probably in about 10 years.
It's the desert scene and the end of the movie that get me. I love the horse race. I mean, don't get me wrong. Scarface. Say hello to my little friend.
Chainsaw Massacre, for real.
A tie between The Hunt for Red October and Ready Player One. Really?
I saw both of those, and I'll have to say The Hunt for Red October was the far superior movie.
You broke my heart, Fredo. Jurassic Park. Saving Private Ryan. Aliens. Enter the Dragon. All near perfect films.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Game over. We're screwed, man. We're fucked, man. Oh my God. Jaws. can never get the shark to work.
The original Shark Week.
Oh, Arwen, how long have you been up? How long have you been up, Arwen? My brain is broken. I can't think of any others, but I second all of these. Alien. You know what I was talking about? It was funny. The original scariest movie ever is how horrible Ridley Scott is with sequels. God, he can make a movie. He can make one of the best movies of all time. I think Alien is top-notch sci-fi horror. I think Gladiator is one of the greatest movies ever made. And then you hear stuff like, "Oh well," Ridley's like, "Oh well, I was gonna bring Maximus back to life."
Yeah, that right there is
What? Using the Greek gods. I was gonna use the Roman gods, the Roman pantheon gods to bring him back. And I'm like, no, please God, no. No. And then you see what he did with Alien.
Oh man, Prometheus.
And Alien Covenant. Ugh.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed with Covenant.
Yeah. Not a way to reboot something or do a prequel. That evil android. There've been too many evil androids.
The evil android created the aliens. Oh no! No! Punkwater says Gladiator is one of my favorites, and I don't know what happened to my copy. Don't you hate when that happens? It's like, I know I got a copy of that damn movie around here somewhere. And you're looking for it, and you're like, God, what happened? Then you find out like 2 years later, your friend brings it back over. Hey, I borrowed this.
Yeah, or you,
bitch.
Your son borrowed it or whatever. I do that all the time when we have the movie weeks or the movie month.
Arwen thought of one. Stardust. Love that movie.
Is that the one with Robert De Niro?
Yep, I think so. There's a sequel to Gladiator coming. I won't watch it. There is no sequel.
No.
There is no sequel, only Zool.
Well, that's, necromancer. You're going to have to bring somebody back from the dead.
I'm waiting for the sequel to Gandhi. Yeah, no.
Oh, I think what he'll probably do is he'll just probably say, he was a Highlander. He came back. His head was not chopped off.
Pulp Fiction, yes, absolutely. Pulp Fiction. I cannot deny that. That is one of the greatest movies of all time. And that's Tarantino at his height. He's done some great movies since then. Pulp Fiction was only his second movie. But, damn.
Isn't he supposed to be looking for his last project?
I thought it was going to be Kill Bill 3. I was pretty sure from my understanding it was going to be Kill Bill 3, but that may have been a rumor. I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look for it. The Wrath of Khan. Dun-dun-dun, dun, 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 dun.
The Wrath of Khan was just that was a film that was made by somebody that knew the material and researched the material and did his homework. That was a great movie.
Well, he had access to the entire series, which he saw on like 80 millimeter. Was it 80 millimeter? 8 mil? I don't remember.
70 millimeter.
70 millimeter. He held up in a hotel for like a week, doing nothing but watching episodes of Star Trek with the curtains drawn. Yeah, it was Harb Bennett. He said he held up with a reel-to-reel in a hotel room, watching every single episode of the original series. And then was like, okay, I know what I'm going to do.
Yep.
This is what I'm going to do. And the characters were the characters. They acted like the characters. They had lines they should have had. He didn't just know the series, he knew every single character that was in that movie. Oh, damn it. That's what I want. I want to see the Klingons going through the Federation ship with the disruptors held up. Bow now now. Ba-da, bop, 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 ba-da, bow now now. 70s music playing in the background. You got what's his name? Samuel L. Jackson. Which starship is yours? It's the bird of prey that says one bad motherfucker on it.
Oh, have mercy.
So hell yeah, I want to see Quentin Tarantino Star Trek.
Yeah.
You know what? And for anybody out there that's like, but that's not Star Trek. What did you think of the latest episode of STD Day, Bob?
Oh, well, you have another galaxy-shattering event that St. Michael is going to have to take care of somehow. Tilly's still got her own gravity field, and everybody else are just idiots, except for the new president of the Federation. I like her.
She's mouthy. She gets on Burnham. And she's like, no. Because Burnham's like, no, I am the best in the entire freaking universe. And she's like, no, you are not. You didn't even pass the Kobayashi Maru, bitch.
Nobody passes the Kobayashi Maru, and he cheated.
Yep, except for Kirk, and he cheated. But she's so good, she didn't have to take the Kobayashi Maru.
No.
And that's the thing. That's the thing that, like, I mean, I had to remind myself of. She's not through and through Starfleet. She is Vulcan Science Academy that got loaned out to Starfleet and was commissioned as an officer. She never went to the academy.
Yeah, she was born perfect, sprung into the world, and can do no wrong.
And did you see Tilly? That's not Tilly.
Yeah.
That's the monster that ate Tilly.
Like I said, she has her own gravity field.
This episode in Star Trek was about like gravitational anomalies. Yeah, that's Tilly filling up the entire universe.
Sucking everything in like a black hole.
God. Did you see that one Tribble on the ship? That's the one Tribble that escaped her breakfast table that morning. It jumped out of the bowl and escaped. You're rooting for that. You're like, run, little Tribble, run! Hide in the ship. She cannot get in the Jeffries tube. She can't get in the crawlways of the ship. She's too big. Oh my God.
She'd plug it up like a champagne cork in a bottle.
My God, I know she just had a baby. I get it. I know she just had a baby. But this is beyond that.
Yeah.
This is way beyond that. She is twice the size she was last season.
She almost reminds you of the little girl that in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that they had to squeeze the juice of. They just rolled her away. That's what you can do with her.
Oompa doompa doo. We've got another Tilly for you. Oompa loompa doompa dee dee. We will roll that bitch round with glee. What do you get when you eat too many snacks? You get Tilly on your starship backs. God. Oompa loompa. Jesus. It's embarrassing. And they do they've said there are people that have said they're doing this on purpose. They're encouraging her to keep gaining weight. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, I broke Arwen. You know, I've been a big guy. At one point, I was over 300 pounds. I'm a big guy. I was a big guy. I'm like more close to 200 pounds now. But when I was like, younger, I got really big. I busted my knee. I could barely do shit, and I got really big. So I know what it's like to be big. There's a difference between big and how the hell does the ship get into warp?
Yeah.
Hello, Stig. Good morning, Stig. And Purple says body positivity. Yeah, well, I just, whatever. Whatever. Tilly the Ginger Blimp. Shellback TJC. Mexican Iron Man.
There you go. Uh-oh.
I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on.
I think Sparta threw a fit.
Tilly is a new spokeswoman for intergalactic Jenny Craig.
Oh, well.
Mama Susan strikes again. That's happened to me twice on a night stream. It's never happened to me in the morning.
Yeah, but she is a lieutenant now.
That's true. That is true. Pat S., we all need to stop eating like linemen once we are no longer playing football. That's true. That is very true. That's what I was doing too.
Yep. She beat old Harry Kim pretty quickly. I think Harry Kim's still an ensign.
So it's just, Berman can go through no rank to a commander to arrested, tried, convicted, thrown in prison, and then back to a captain before she can get to lieutenant.
Yes. But that's St. Michael.
That's St. Michael.
Yeah. She's perfect in every way.
Oh. No. Nope.
I hear we're going to get a visit from a flyboy sometime today.
I heard that too. I don't know where he is. I don't know. You should have shown up by now. To promote. He said he wanted to promote things. I said, okay, you can come back and promote things if you want to. I don't mind.
Tilly has the power of whamming.
Power of the woman. I have the power. Considering where He-Man went, I can totally see that. Oh, is that? Yeah, it is. How are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me reintroduce one of the founding members of Mornings of Mischief. He used to give us updates on the I-90 and the SJWs crashing into each other and going crazy in Hollywood. Let me welcome back Chopper Dan. Here, let me get a seat for you here. How you doing there, Loki? Just want to tell everybody real quick, guys, go ahead and check out Loki's store on Teespring. He's got tumblers, he's got cups, he's got hoodies, he's got sweatshirts. A big how do you do today, Bob? How are you doing there, brother?
Doing good, brother.
Chopper Dan's always here. We're going to get back to doing videos with Loki. We're going to be doing flybys over the I-90 in the morning. Big shout out this morning to Mexican Iron Man. Good morning, Mexican Iron Man. Mexican Iron Man says, all hail the return of Chopper Dan. Why, thank you, Mexican Iron Man. It's so good. I'm flying over the border. Tomorrow I'm going to be flying over the border, keeping watchful eye like you do, because Mexican Iron Man, he's my hero, and he flies around protecting our border, so am I. Well, thank you so very much, Chopper Dan. Anytime there, Loki, and remember to go by Loki's Teespring store and look at his merch. I'm gonna be doing this every once in a while, dropping by while Dave, Bob, and Loki do their thing. See you later, Loki. See you later, Chopper Dan. That is Chopper Dan, ladies and gentlemen. Mexican Iron Man says, watch that border, Chopper Dan. I will. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Chopper Dan.
Oh, that guy right there brings a smile to my face.
Crazy. Just don't get in a chopper with him. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you that right now. Do not get in a helicopter with that man. He was like, hey, Loki, I'll drive you. I'll fly you back to your place one day. And I was like, yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, sure. Come on. Let's go. And holy shit. I've never needed a barf bag. I've flown, I got a backseat ride in an F-16 once, and I didn't need the barf bag. But that guy in his helicopter, oh.
The only time I've ever seen a helicopter do a loop.
Oh. Absolutely crazy bastard.
But he does know how to bring the news to you from the I-90.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Always keeping us apprised of what the SJWs are doing out there on the road in the morning. You see, guys, I never thought I'd need like a chopper guy. And then, I was kind of shopping the idea of Loki's Mornings of Mischief. And someone said, "Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to have a guy out there doing the weather report in a chopper?" And I was like, hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
Les Nessman.
That's not a bad idea.
Don't drop the turkeys out of the helicopter. They can't fly. That was one of the funniest episodes of WKRP in Cincinnati I ever saw.
Because a chopper beats a chainsaw. Shockwave asked Loki, did you ever do a combat landing in a C-130? No, thankfully I did not. Thankfully, I did not ever do a combat landing in a C-130. I did really get to fly in an F-16 once. I got a backseat ride. That was fun. He tried to make me throw up, and I was like, "Yeah, no, bring it." The more you do, the funner time I'm having. So by all means, keep doing it.
Yeah, I got to ride around in a Huey several times. The old Vietnam chopper. Wop, 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 wop. Boy, those things are workhorses.
And that's true. What Purple Valkyrie's saying right here, Chopper Dan disappeared with a chopper full of toilet paper, and that was the last we've heard of him until now. That was how long ago it was since Chopper Dan's been on the show. He had a chopper full of toilet paper, and he was taking off and going to hang out at his bunker.
I think I saw him on the corner in the height of the toilet paper shortage. He had a trench coat on, and he would kind of, he had rolls inside of the trench coat. He would flash them on the corner and sell them for like $100 a pop.
Need something, stranger? That's what happened to all my toilet paper and caused the collapse of the toilet paper pyramid scheme. Yes. Yeah. Chopper Dan got to it before Mark could.
Mark just didn't think of it in time.
As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Oh, man. Johnny Fever. God hates trailer parks.
Mexican Iron Man. Dave Bob. Toilet paper.
Oh, my God. What else has happened this week? We've had Ghostbusters. That was absolutely. We had Star Trek. Ugh.
Anybody out there watch The Return of Dexter?
I did. I've seen both episodes. I'm liking them so far.
Yep. Seems to be taking up right where he left off. Except for that crazy ghost sister of his. She's kind of annoying as heck.
X-Men 97 is supposedly coming back, and they want to call it X-Women. That's fucking hilarious. Let's call it X-Women.
Well, I mean, I think the last one with what's her name? The one that did the Hunger Games. She was saying it's ex-women.
Yeah, ex-women. Did you hear about the Marvel guy saying that if Rittenhouse gets off, he's gonna say burn that motherfucker to the ground, and they should burn the city down and hang him?
What the hell? I mean, I can't believe that people are taking it to these kind of extremes. I mean,
let's see. Okay, Marvel creator Dylan Park appeared to call for the burning of Kenosha, Wisconsin, in a now deleted tweet as part of his ongoing thread discussing the Rittenhouse trial. They've actually got it. Let's see. He's talking about white privilege. Of course, he's talking about white privilege. Let's see if they've actually got him saying it. That's what I want to see.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't everybody that was shot white?
Oh, yeah, that's one of the things they don't want to talk about. It's one of the things they don't ever want to talk about. Oh, here we go. Okay, so just to prove that this guy actually said this. Let's see. Boop. With the verdict near, Governor Tony Evers said that 500 National Guard members would be prepared for duty in Kenosha if law enforcement requested them. Burn that MFer to the ground. Hey, let's encourage people to burn an entire fucking city down. A Marvel creator.
The tolerant,
comic book.
The tolerant folks of this country. You just kind of wonder. Oh, I mean, it's a trial. It's going to have 12 people that are going to decide what happens. Let the system work, and let's not overly complicate things like MSN and try to follow them back to their hotel and all that.
Mexican Ironman says, I'm still searching for a white guy that hasn't even real privilege these days. Call me crazy, but you guys take so much shit. I don't think I'd want to be a white dude right now. I'm just saying. No, you don't. Nope. No. I'm proud to be who I am. And they can kiss my ass and never take that away from me.
Yeah. My privilege was 40 years of hard work.
Yep. Last year they said it was dictatorship to use the National Guard. I bet they did, Stig.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they did.
Well, we have politicians, and I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, none of the politicians out there are out for anything but themselves.
Did you hear about the thing with MSN?
Yeah.
MSNBC? That's crazy.
They got banned from the trial because of their shenanigans.
Trying to identify the jurors.
Yeah.
So they can put it out in public.
Followed them back to the dadgum hotel.
That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The mainstream media coverage of this trial is appalling. Absolutely crazy. It's all insane. It's all insane. It's all meant to push a narrative. It's all meant to push a narrative. We're going to use you and exploit you to push our narrative. And they will be sued. There's going to be some people that are sued after this.
There's going to be a lot of, no matter which way this trial goes, it's going to have consequences. There's going to be consequences.
Dean Krantz says, I was in a grocery store the other day. 2 filthy 20-somethings wearing Antifa shirts in front of me. I was wearing a sweatshirt with an American flag. They never met my eyes. And they won't.
Nope.
They won't. Back when all of the shenanigans with the coup started, there was a rally in Branson And I'm like, no way. I've got my police scanner, really, but we've got protesters out at the landing. And I go down there, and it's 4 teenage girls each with a different color hair. You got like green, blue, purple, orange, and they're holding up signs. And these are just kids. These are just little teenagers. I don't even think any of them had their driver's license yet. It's stupid.
There you go. Sparta's getting jealous.
Time for a new cable. Time for a new cable. We're going to close everything down since obviously I can't do a show without having a serious issue here. Again, I'm going to get a new table or a new cable. I'm going to get a new cable for my mic. We'll see if that fixes it. If it does not, I'll get a whole damn new computer.
I thought you just got a new one.
I did. Someone said something about getting a double insulated cable because of electromagnetic interference from the PC.
A lot of times, shielded cables. Most of the cables nowadays are shielded. Is it USB or what?
It's a USB, yeah. It's a Blue Yeti USB.
I think you can get shielded cables, and that's about, they have the ferrites and everything in them that are supposed to cut down on any kind of electronic noise or feedback.
Yep. Daryl, like with the $5 super chat, in my 50 years on this planet, politicians have never cared about public health. They only act like it to get reelected. Here's for a new cable. Thank you so very much, Daryl the Derelict, for that $5 super chat. And DJ Ronnie G with $5 super chat. Condolences to Space Above and Beyond. You never notice how the hammerhead cockpit diagrams look like caskets. Yes, they do. Absolutely, they do. Flying caskets. They used to talk about that in World War II. That what was it? Was it the original Spitfire was a flying coffin?
I can't remember. It was that or the Hurricane. I can't remember.
Yeah. One of them they called a flying coffin. Absolutely. And there's so much stuff from World War II in there. Thank you guys so very much for those 2 super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. And this one's just for you guys. Long live the fighters. Skål!
Long live the fighters!
And DJ Ronnie G, exactly, that's what I thought, but on the Yeti forums, that's what they were talking about. The USB microphone shouldn't cause static due to the cable. That's typically an analog cable issue. I would agree. Yet that's what they were talking about on the forums. So we'll see. I'm going to swap out the cable and get a new cable. And plug it into a different port just in case. And see if that doesn't fix it. Thank you, Dave Bob, for hanging out with us this morning. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Well, thank you for having me. And if anybody out there sees the movie this weekend, how you liked it, come Monday morning.
Yeah, me and Mike are going to be back. Me and Mexican Iron Man are going to be on tonight at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Late Show with Loki and Mexican Iron Man on this channel. And we're going to talk about Ghostbusters. We're going to get into spoilers. We're going to be talking about everything disliked about the movie. We might talk a little Star Trek. We might talk a little bit about what's happened with a couple of things. But one thing we're not going to talk about is KK because she doesn't matter.
She doesn't matter.
So, everybody. Oh, go ahead.
I said she's been sidelined.
That's right. And Psychodorf 9 says, and I'll be at work. Low key, it was the B-24 that was nicknamed the Flying Coffin. All right. Take care, all. Thank you, Purple. Thank you, everybody. Everybody, you have a great one. Take it easy. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And have a great weekend, guys. See y'all later.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.